have a question. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
When are you doing stand-up?
Oh, okay.
When are you coming on the road with me to do stand-up? Hey, guys, do you want to see Will Sasso come out on the road with me and do stand-up? Because I do. I bet you everybody does.
It would be fun. I've never done stand-up in a serious way because I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Well, you are.
And we've talked about this and the respect I have for the game. And there's people.
Fuck off with your respect for the game. I don't.
People come up through the trenches.
So
people like
what?
People like you in New York.
I don't give a shit.
People like our good pal Chris D'Elia. You remember over a decade ago, Chris did 500 shows in 1 year.
Yeah.
But that's what he likes to do. He'd wake up and let's not paint him as a hero. He woke up in the morning and ate a turkey sandwich, and then he'd do a show at the Comedy Store and a show at the Laugh Factory.
That's his job.
Yeah, and then he'd go and have a restful
Chris is
sleep.
amazing at doing nothing.
Yeah.
He's amazing at doing only one thing. Like he's the most uncomplicated human being in the world.
There's a beauty in that.
Yeah.
And
coffee, sex, and comedy.
Coffee, sex, and comedy. That's what he calls. What he should call his next.
Yeah. He's
special.
not interested in anything other than being a silly goose and
that's fine.
Fucking.
There's room for him. There's room for him in the world.
He's not even into food.
Yeah, he's into food.
He's not really into food.
Not anymore because he's like working out and he gets crazy about that.
But
he's an obsessive weirdo.
He doesn't eat good gourmet food. He eats like shitty, diner food.
Yeah, he eats turkey burgers.
Yeah.
He's a turkey burger eating motherfucker.
Yeah.
But guys like that, and I'm talking about people that we know, Bobby Lee, who, speaking of having an elusive age, Bobby Lee's 63 years old.
That's a rumor.
He's been doing stand-up. He's been doing stand-up for like 49, 50 years now.
I don't know.
Yeah, and these are good friends of mine who are the funniest people in the world who I respect.
Yeah.
And that do stand-up. Now, I dabbled in some weird live comedy shit early in my career. Then I was on Mad TV early in my career.
Yep.
I showed up on that. Speaking of an elusive age, I showed up on that show when I was 9 years old.
No, you were 19.
No.
You got to be more accurate.
No, Taron Killam was 19 when he did Mad TV.
And you were
22.
20. You were 22.
I was 22 years old. So look at that picture of Mike McDonald looking at Bobby Lee.
Incredible.
That is the funniest fucking thing.
Incredible.
What is that?
Incredible.
Jesus. So Brian and I were talking about, Brian was being very generous. He said, why don't you come out on the road with me? And why don't you open with me? Why don't you try some shit out?
Yeah.
Now, I was just on one of your cohorts. He's over here, right? Theo Vaughn.
Yep.
Where is he? Next door?
Yeah, but don't knock on the... Just keep talking.
Well, he's banging on the fucking shit when he's...
I know, but...
All right, anyway.
Just stick to
all right.
what you're saying, dude.
So, and he was like, oh, why don't you try stand-up, bro? You could be out there with a bag of potatoes just being gang. And that's my Theo. I'm working on it.
Really good Theo.
Yeah. You'd be out there with a bag of potatoes and a can of Cool Whip.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
that's good.
Yeah. So, and we were talking about it, and I thought, because I used to do a character that did stand-up. We started it on the 10-Minute Podcast, David Greco.
Yep.
And then I would go out and do this character. But it was too character-y, right? Like it's a
so why don't you just do
stand-up
as Will Sasso?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But what if I did
stand-up
this?
as Will Sasso.
But what if I did this?
Yeah.
What if I did stand-up as Will Sasso?
Yeah.
But I call myself something else.
Great. Awesome. Just come out and do stand-up as Will Sasso being somebody else.
And I call it the guy, maybe he's something like Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jeff.
Okay, great. So Jeff.
And then I just look exactly like me. Uh-huh. Maybe I'll just wear some hip glasses.
Okay.
I used to wear glasses, but now I got LASIK.
Mm-hmm. So you don't wear glasses, but you have imaginary LASIK.
Yeah, I'll wear some like fake glasses.
Gotcha. Like
Randy Jackson would wear on
Okay, so you need is to hide behind something initially.
American Idol.
Why don't you come out in a mask?
Here's why I don't
come out in a mask and do stand up.
Yeah, like a Halloween mask.
Just come out.
Here's why I don't do. Here's one of the reasons I don't do stand up. I don't give a fuck to share my opinion with a lot of people, and I feel like true stand-ups like yourself are born. You have a lot to say. You have a lot of opinions.
So do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No. I got nothing to say. I'm not trying to say I got nothing to say.
You're making all these excuses for.
No, I'm not making excuses.
You could be one of the great stand-ups right now.
That's very wrong.
Oh, you could.
Well, See, pair of those like
Come out. I tell you what, feature for me
horn rim glasses.
in a Brian mask.
What?
Yeah,
why don't I just be
your Brian Callen's warm up?
I'll be Giganto Brian Callen.
Yeah, you're Giganto Brian. Yeah. And now Giganto Brian Callen.
Yeah, and I come out
and Brian's like, your nickname.
Yeah, and I'll get a silicone mask made.
Yeah. And
it'll look like you. Yeah. People get freaked out. And
I would pay $10,000 for that.
I'll come out in a skin tight cashmere sweater. And skin tight jeans.
I don't do that.
I'll dress just like you in a pair of kids' fucking shoes. What are those, Keds?
No, they're fucking Adidas, a-hole.
All right.
Say that. Yeah. Say that to me.
Well, they're cute. What are you, a size 5?
I'm a 10 and a half, you son of a bitch.
10 and a half. So, and then I'll come out there as, no. Well, what here, let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's be real. I'm busy. You're busy. You're busy in Hollywood. So it's no excuse. You're out there doing your thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you haven't done stand-up.
Yeah.
If you haven't done stand-up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you run out there and you start doing stand-up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's a cheat. I don't like that.
I totally disagree.
No, because look at like guys like Michael Richards, and then he's up on stage saying the N-word. Now, I'm not saying that's an eventuality.
Not do that.
Of course, I'm not saying that's an eventuality for someone who hasn't traditionally done stand-up.
Well, you're a racist son of a bitch, so I wouldn't put it past
There's a huge probability that I'll be saying the N-word.
Jesus.
At any point when I become even a little flustered.
Why would you do that?
And that's a risk, because being up on stage is no joke.
No, but I know.
And then I'm just N-word.
Bring out the racist.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Thing. Yes.
And then I'll be gone forever.
That's right.
Gone forever. Banished.
That's right.
To the forest having homosexual sex in coffins.
All right, listen.
With John Kerry.
Jesus, turn that.
And it's true.
I know, but it's not true.
Chin. Yeah.
Sorry.
Stop trying to, he's like hijacking the show.
I know.
So here's my thing. It's like, primarily an actor. I make shit that goes nowhere and whatever. And then you're up there telling, and telling jokes. It's like, stand-up is such a specific thing. And like I'm saying.
You know what he's doing right now?
No, I'm not.
He's making excuses for why he's not going to do stand-up. Like, I'm so bored with his long explanation. I don't give a fuck.
Here's the thing. I don't want your audience going, because it is boring. It's like, no. Here's this guy.
Just get up and be funny. I know you know how to do that.
I would like to. Here, I'll come out with you. I'll come out with you. We talked about this.
Yeah.
We talked about this. So I'm not trying to I'm not trying to get on the air and do a bit. I'm not trying to avoid what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Have a different conversation than what we had before. Right before the new year, Brian was like, "Why don't you come out, do some stand up with me?" I was like, "That's very generous of you, Brian, because Brian packs the house."
And I'm a great guy.
And you're good.
Oh no.
So, and that would be fun. I'm a weirdo, and I feel like creatively I would like there to be something. It's not something to hide behind. It's something to make it interesting for me so that I could be creative. Because I don't want to.
Hey, let's go some current events.
Yeah, but you fucking wanted to talk about this shit.
Give me
same thing happened on Theo's show. Same thing happened on Theo's show. He's like, "Well, what would you do, gang? And I was like, here's what I would do. And it was like so fucking boring to talk about it. You got to do it.
Well, Alex, you can't do stand-up comedy.
I want to do stand-up comedy.
Well, what would you say?
Your friend Joe Rogan said that I could come out to his concentration camp.
He didn't say
in Valencia and do stand-up for all the people out there, and he's harvesting their organs.
No, he doesn't.
And Google is evil.
No, that's not true.
And and Sundar Pichai is anyway.
Let's go to some current events.
All right.
Let me tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.